Hello, hello to everyone. This is our afternoon art class session. Hello, hello. Let's wait for everyone to join. Hello, hello. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. While everyone is joining, I will tell some of our last updates. I'm going to thank everyone who sent us the thank you cards for the COVID heroes. Your works are really, really amazing. They just keep making me so excited and so happy that you are like true talented artists. And even though we had the classes where I tried to instruct you what to do, how to do, however, the ideas that you got, they are unbelievable. Thank you very much. We are currently editing this into the video and very shortly we will share it. Thank you everyone. So for today's class we will need a thick sheet of paper because we are going to use the paints. We will need the paints, some brushes and the cup with water. So today I want to make our small celebration, let's say, for all your efforts that you did for making these thank you cards. So let's have some painting party, I would say. And meanwhile, of course, we will learn something new. As always, I will teach you some new tricks how to do. So it will be and fun and useful. Some arts and crafts as usual. So today I want to do the skyline of Dubai with fireworks using the paint. Так. I hope my paper is fine. And immediately, hello, and immediately I will start with the paint. So I'm not going to do any sketching with the pencil today. We will immediately start with the paint. So the idea will be the following. So we will create the beautiful sky as a sunset using the violet, lilac, pinkish, blue colors. And then we will create the skyline, the Dubai skyline. I will teach you how to do that. And we will do some fireworks. So I will ask you to prepare a paper that will handle the water. However, if you don't have any paints with you right now, the pencils will also do the work. Just make sure that you have a lot of them. We will need different shades. And who have the paints? Let's start. We will need for today the big brush because it will help us to cover the sky quickly. So the first half of the page will be the sunset sky, then it will be our water, our Dubai Marina, and then we will draw the skyline. And I suggest we start. So here, most important, be brave, guys. Don't try to panic or to see that it's like a little bit weird, because at the beginning it might look a little bit strange, but later on with all the things that we will add, it will look really nice. And don't be scared, we will start with the black. So on the top of the paper we will make the sky a small piece of black, really small line. So I will start. So So the main idea here is what I want to learn today is actually the blending. So while your paint is still wet, I want you immediately to start adding some different colors. Now I will take some violet color. Let me. And while it's wet, I will start adding the violet. So we will do this nice transition of colors. We can help a little bit with the water extra. I'm using the watercolors. If you have acrylic, this is still fine. And then the more we go down, and I'm doing them also in the half circle shape, so it will give us nice perspective. So immediately while this one is wet, I will start adding a little bit of, let's say, pinkish maybe. So our idea is to create a beautiful sunset sky. So we started from the darker and then we are going more and more down. Okay. Hello for everyone who is joining us. Today we have a celebration painting class. So we are making, hello. Hi guys. So I will repeat, today we are making like some kind of celebration painting class. I want to thank everyone who participated in thank you card making. The works were fantastic. And we do today the beautiful sunset with Dubai Skyline. So I started with a darker color. Today the main technique we will use is blending. So I started with the darker and then lighter we go down. So here I want to use even lighter one. So let's say till the middle of the page. Hello. So something in the middle, some middle part should be very light because we will draw Dubai Skyline with black paint, so it will look as it should be. And then where the part will be with the water, we will start going again from the lighter one to the darker one. So the water of course is like a little bit like bluish color, so we will start. This is not oil paint, so I'm using currently now the watercolor. If you have acrylic, that will also work, just you will have to blend the borders of your acrylic colors, just mix them in between each other. It's the same technique even for watercolor. So, and from here I will start making the water. So I started with a bit darker color again, because here on this lighter we will do the skyline, the Dubai Skyline, and then when we go more down, so this is for now only the let's say the layout, the background of them. So who have the acrylic colors, yeah, so these borders between the colors you will just do the same blending. So I will put the violet on the blue I will put on the violet, so they will do a nice blend. And then closer to the end I will make it really dark one, and maybe with a little bit touch of black. So for now guys, you just trust me, Okay, it might look a little bit weird for now, but when we will finish these things, it will look much better, I promise you. So this is the blending technique. When we make one color, go on other one. Okay, so this is only the beginning, I would say. So this is, we created only the basic color, the background for our next step of the work. So I will repeat. We left a little bit light part in the middle because we will draw the skyline there, yeah. And then for the water we made a little bit darker color. Maybe we can add more bluish somewhere in between. So don't panic for now. If it look weird, we will still have some work to do on it. Okay, how are you doing? Everything is fine? We can let it dry a little bit, so we can go to the fun part, making the skyline. So on this light part with the black paint, we will do the skyline. Так. And if you remember, we will also do the fireworks. Так, let me clean this one. So if you have the watercolor, it will be really quick because the blending is a little bit easier in the watercolors. But also if you have the acrylic, that's not a big deal. You just need to mix between the borders of the colors 2-3 times, maybe more, so they will mix, so there will not be any like sharp lines. So we call this blending techniques. Now I will need a brush that is a little bit smaller, and I will use only the complete black paint, and we will start doing here on the light part the skyline of Dubai. So basically we will shape the buildings, the most famous one. So I will start from the middle, and of course I will do from the Burj Khalifa. So as you know, it's a very tall building. So first I will make myself a straight line, just to identify the middle point. Yeah, and then from there we will start building up, because you know it has several let's say layers. Yeah, that is on the different, I hope you can see me well, yeah, on different levels to each other, and they keep growing to the end. So here, of course, because it's just a skyline, we don't have any task to make it look exactly as real Burj Khalifa. Just we need to give the idea that This building is Burj Khalifa. Okay, some part didn't dry yet. So we start building up these different floors. So more we go down to the horizontal line, more it will become bigger. Так. Because when if the sun is on the back, yeah, the things in front of us will always look black. So that's why we started directly making them black. Maybe the last floor. So our Burj Khalifa is ready. So again, I will remind you guys that we don't have any task or any idea to make it, you know, look exactly as Burj Khalifa. Yeah, so we will not count how many floors they have. So our idea is just to give the shape of the building. Okay, so next one, which I think is quite magnificent for Dubai, is the old, I think it's Emirate Towers. So I'm going also to make them. So they have the shape, the outline like that. And then there is something inside. And the peak. And we will color all this inside. So you need to make it like really, really, really black. So one tower is ready. Let's make the next one. And then the second one is a little bit higher in the mirror position, but it's exactly the same. So we have there also the piece that goes inside, and the same shape, just in mirror position. Yeah, and then the peak. So that will be our Emirates Towers. Don't forget, later on we will also do the fireworks, since today we have the celebration. Class, we will make it as real holiday. I will make it a little bit darker so it will be completely black. Again, I will say that we don't have any idea to make it look exactly like Emirate Towers, yeah? Okay. So we're just making the skyline. Another tower. It looks like the bottle opener, to be honest, for me. So if you know the name of it, just let me know. So it has some open part on the top, and that's it. And of course, that's not a real skyline. It's not that exactly the buildings are next to each other this way. Just we want to give whoever will look at our painting the idea of Dubai skyline, because this building are pretty recognizable for all the people. So they will all understand that this is Dubai skyline. And then in between, maybe we will add some other buildings, we don't know, something, so they will not look that empty. What else? Here we can actually improvise as well to add something, maybe just the towers. Так. Maybe something else. Some smaller buildings, some smaller. So my idea for today was just to show the main important buildings of the Dubai that represent Dubai. And here we will just add some buildings just to finish the skyline, so it will not be, you know, boring and like looking empty. Here maybe we can add also some as if there are like some other towers here. Okay, this side I think is dry, so what I want to do also, I like a lot, you know, the Cayenne Tower. Так. Can you see me, guys? What's happening? Guys, can you put me the hearts to see if you can see me or not, because I don't understand what happened. Oh, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yeah, everything is fine. Can you put me the hearts, please, guys, if you can see me? Так, looks like I'm back. What about you? Can you please put me the hearts if you can hear me, or write some comments that I'm fine, that you are with me. I think we are fine now. So if anyone is there, can you please send me the hearts, and to show that everything is fine. You can see me, you can hear me, everything is going okay, because I don't know what happened, why it was paused. Okay, let's continue. So on the left side, I also want to paint one of my favorite, I would say, building, because it looks really nice, the Cayenne Tower. Yeah, and then it has this strange twisted shape, but because it's just the skyline, we will give it the same like twisted shape. But of course, because it's the skyline, yeah, we will not be able to see all the details, so it's just the black shape of the building. So what next? Oh no, of course we need to make Burj Al Arab. Why not? So that will be basically a straight line. You know, it looks like a sail when you look at it from the side. It looks like a sail. So this is what we are going to show here. But just remember, yeah, not to make the buildings look higher than Burj Khalifa, because Burj Khalifa, of course, is the tallest among here. Так, this is our Burj Al Arab. What else? We have this nice salad buildings also with the circle on the top. If anyone has ideas of different shapes, then of course you can use it. And then I'm going to color it inside. Again, I will remind you guys that we don't have to repeat exactly the same architecture of the building, just a skyline, so we give only the shapes, yeah, of the buildings, how they look like on the sunset, and then we still have to make the fireworks. So now in between, let's complete with some like smaller shape of the towers, just not to leave the empty space. Here you can already improvise, maybe be your own architect. If you thought of building your own towers, now it's your time. Here also we will make something as if there are some towers. Yeah. Then maybe we will make smaller buildings. Here maybe we can also make some small towers. just to finish the empty spots. Or if you have any ideas, by the way, of the real towers, please feel free to do so. So here I have no limitations for you at all. Already you can start with your creativity, which I know for sure is very nice. Okay, I would say that we are good to go. So we have our skyline. Karina, hi. So what I also want to do, because if you remember, I told you that as if we're looking at the skyline from the water. So we need to make, like, you know, the small reflections of these towers in the water. So now it's a little bit of challenge for you, because we need to make them not only in the mirror direction here, but also like flip it other side. Let me show you what I mean. For example, this one, yeah, it will be yeah, so it's flipped and looking at us. Then this one is also, because it's the water, so I'm not going to make it exactly like straight as here, yeah, so I will go with like zigzag colors, zigzag lines, and then this ball, yeah, to give the idea that this is the reflection in the water. This one also, and also see the height of them, yeah. For example, this one cannot be lower than this one, yeah, because here it's standing as taller. Так, our Burj Al Arab should be also like taller, yeah. So this we are doing on the reflections on the water, because especially now that we will have the fireworks here, yeah, well, this reflection definitely will come of the buildings into the water. And then our Cayenne Tower, it's almost the same height as Burj Al Arab. And then the next one, so only with this zigzag lines, yeah, we don't have to repeat exactly the same thing again, just to give the idea that this is the reflection in the water. Так, now go to our favorite Burj Khalifa. So Burj Khalifa also, yeah, will be degrading because of these steps on the floor. Then our Emirate Towers. The peaks, yeah. Так, the next one. So So this zigzag line we will make on the same width as the real building, yeah, with the only difference that we do the zigzag lines to show the movement of the water, because you know water is moving all the time. And it gives these waves, so the reflection of the buildings will be wavy as well, right? Okay, now our bottle opener. Don't forget also to give a little bit of the reflection for these small ones, yeah, because of course they also give us the reflection in the water. Here you remember we have some empty space. This one is easy, just like straight zigzag line. There is no shapes. And the last. So you remember, yeah, we do the zigzag lines to give the idea that this is the water. Yeah, this is the reflection of the water. Oh, it looks really nice already, yeah, do you agree? And let's do this last small cuties we have. I think it looks very nice. So whoever just joined, I will remind that today we are doing the celebration class for everyone who submitted us the thank you cards. They are really amazing. I can't stop admiring your work, guys. They are unbelievable. So we decided to make some kind of celebration painting. So we will do the skyline of Dubai, and now we will go to the fun part of making the fireworks. So here I don't tell you which color you want to use, because I'm sure you've seen the fireworks. You know that can be different colors, yeah. So I will just show you the idea of the fireworks. Yeah, it's, you know, this splashes all over, or maybe if you want to create your own shape of the fireworks, yeah, please feel free to do so, because I'm sure that you saw that sometimes we have the heart shapes, sometimes we have this like ball shapes fireworks, so you can do as what you want. Here I don't limit you at all. It's up to you which firework you like, any colors you like. But the main idea, yeah, they all have to go down, yeah, because our fireworks eventually go down. So by our lines with the brush we need to show that they are falling on us. Так, maybe I will make also yellow. Let's make a lot of fireworks, since we said that it's a party today. I will make the full sky with the fireworks. I hope you don't mind. That if someone wants the next level challenge, I will tell you that if you have the white color also, yeah, you take it with some water on your brush, and then on the other one you will just hit it, and then it will, it's not, I think, very visible, but it will give you the white splashes, so we can make like the stars, yeah. Especially it will look nice on the darker side of the painting, if you want. But don't go on the buildings like me. It should be only on the top, yeah. So I'm going to fix it quickly. I'm going to wash out my splashes on the building, so maybe you can cover them with some sheet of paper, so it will not happen to you like it happened to me. And the next level challenge, if you want, if you feel comfortable, what we can do, we can make the small lights here on the buildings. Again, we don't have the idea of making the exact structure of the buildings, yeah, so we just want to give the feeling that there is some light, yeah. So we can put some just yellow dots, just a little bit, to give the idea that there is windows, yeah, in the building, and then they have light. Maybe not necessarily we need to put it everywhere, just on some floors. And then next level of challenge, if you want, you can show it here as well, but don't do too much. I think we have pretty nice fireworks party today. What do you think, guys? Can you put me the hearts if you like the today painting? If everything is fine. If you want me to tell you, explain you something else again, please let me know, so I can repeat with pleasure. As always, don't forget to share your works. Yeah, tag playart_UAE in this together. So with this class today, we completed our thank you cards. And from the next week, we are going to start the preparation to our holy month. Finally, it's coming. I love this month a lot. So we are going to do a lot of interesting things that are dedicated to Ramadan, to kindness, to providing to provide help to other people, to be with your families. So continue doing basically what we are doing right now. I hope you will support my ideas. Stay tuned, check for our updates for the classes, and I will see you soon. Thank you for everyone who joined us today.